It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good morning. Happy Thursday to you. Wow, guys, I want to cover some stuff, but again, I want to remind us all that, listen, we're in a blessed spot to be early adopters in this new asset class. We really, truly are. So guys, listen, I'm going to go over a couple of things. Number one, listen, these hacks, listen, the bad guys are finding more creative ways to do harm. So it's really important to pay attention to a couple of things. Number one, make sure you got your Twitter account securely 2FA'd without question. The other part is the giveaways, guys. For those of you new to the space, new to the digital asset space, there is never a thing as you send in some crypto and you get some crypto back, especially from Ripple, anyone associated with Ripple. So be very careful about that. If anything, always check, first of all, just always check, get on Twitter. Hey, you guys know about this. Don't just go and respond to something that you see. Get on Twitter, ask some questions. The community will help you out. No one here wants to see anyone get scammed and ripped off of their hard-earned money and someone take their crypto. So the best thing to do is to always check. Get on the crypto Twitter and check. If get onto someone's YouTube and comment. Have you heard about this? Get in a Telegram, right? Join a Telegram and ask questions. And 99% of the time, they are absolute ripoffs. So you have to understand that. Please be very careful. I mean, now they're advertising on people's channels. They're actually placing ads on channels. So be aware of the bad guys. But one of the things I thought was really great from the cryptic poet is to point out this very good thing here. It says, what the recent Twitter hack did, ironically, proved that blockchains are stronger than centralized entities, indirectly educated on how to recognize a crypto scam, expose crypto to a massive wave of new investors. This is only the beginning. How to absolutely. So those are great points. Shout out to the cryptic poet for finding the good in all of that madness that took place. So guys, listen, this is your XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes. I think the first thing that I'm going to cover, because I think it's important. Let's see here, I'll do this one. Interesting thing here. Shout out to Digital Assets Daily. By the way, I believe that he does have a YouTube channel as well, guys. So check him out. I know he should always add value here on Twitter. Check out his YouTube channel. I think I've listened a couple of times. He definitely has a different perspective, and I like it. So go check him out. Give him a follow here. It's at Assets Daily, and go check him out on YouTube. I believe it's Digital Assets Daily on YouTube as well. Absolutely love the people who take the time to add value to the community. Hey, baby. So XRP Rival has incredible potential. Ethereum and altcoins set to outpace Bitcoin, says a top crypto analyst. And by the way, this is not just the top crypto analyst. This is considered one of the top analysts in the entire financial space. All right, so let's go over to the dailyhodl.com and check this article out. There it is right here. Veteran trader Peter Brandt says XRP's rival Stellar Lumens. See, it's come to a point nowadays, right? All these different channels and media. If they mention XRP and they mention Ripple, they know they're going to get some attention. They know it, right? So they couldn't just mention Stellar Lumens and talk about Stellar. They had to say XRP's rival Stellar, which they aren't really rivals. In any case. But anyway, veteran trader Peter Brandt says XRP rival Stellar Lumens has incredible potential and could be the next altcoin to see significant price action. Yeah, well, that's true of all the altcoins. But in any case, I hope you guys, if you're in the diversity phase, right? You hit your benchmark on XRP and you're in that diversity phase, Perhaps you want to look into Stellar Lumens. Stellar Lumens is the native cryptocurrency of the Stellar Payment Network, which aims to connect banks, financial institutions, payment systems, and individuals for fast and secure cross-border transactions. Stellar is currently trading at about 9 cents at the time of the writing and has gained nearly 50% in value since the end of last month. And according to Brand, the 14th largest cryptocurrency by market cap, may just be getting started. This is Peter Brand's words. Okay, so will Stellar Lumens be the next altcoin to pump? And what does pump really look like? There's some charts right there. And this guy here shared a chart, and Peter Brand kind of said, great chart, thanks for posting. So this is what Wolf Overclocked said. I'm not sure about the correlation on USD and BTC pairs or alts, since I trade only on BTC pairs, as you know. But recently, Stellar Lumen also cleared a 1-year rectangle breakout. I'm holding a position on it. Peter Brand said, great chart. Thanks for posting this. Incredible potential with the pattern. So there you go, right? Brand, who gained fame in crypto circles for calling Bitcoin's big collapse in January of 2018, says he expects Ethereum and most altcoins to outpace BTC in the short term, Bitcoin in the short term. Significant breakout in ETH at BTC pair with target of 0.03276. Most alts, which is another word for altcoins, most alts should gain on Bitcoin in the near future. So there it is right there. That's the ETH and the BTC pairing chart. Awesome. Last week, crypto YouTuber Nicholas Merton, also known as Data Dash on YouTube, if you want to go check him out, he has some great stuff. He believed the new altcoin season had officially arrived after the collective market broke a key line of resistance against BTC. But CEO of Binance, Changpeng Zhao, says traders should not expect the entire altcoin market to rise without reason. He says the next altcoin season will require coins to have shown real-world progress and sufficient use cases. So Mr. Changpeng Zhao is also known as CZ at Binance. So he's the owner, creator, if you will, founder of Binance. Not all alts will pump during the next alt season. If a project has been around for 3 years, but not much to show for, then a few that have consistently pushed development will thrive. A few that have consistently pushed development will thrive. He says, hashtag buildo. I love it. Absolutely love it. CZ's a smart guy. And you talk about a guy who is making this platform and building an ecosystem around Binance, around the Binance coin, around Binance USD. Unbelievable what Mr. CZ has been doing. So, and I think that's a very good point about the altcoins for sure. Utility, in the end of the day, we always say it, utility will rule the day, right? Because these people start coming in, the masses start coming in. Well, how do you use this? What are you going to use this for? Is it going to be used? Those are questions that will be asked in this new market, without question. All right, so I'm going to cover this because I thought this was really great. I think Stuart XRP put this out. Yeah, interesting thing. Let's wait for that one. Digital assets. So yeah, it's a very interesting interview with Joel Katz on Blockstars. He answers a question in a very poignant way. Absolutely love how he responded. So let's see here. Mark Phillips put this out. You guys want to definitely check out Mark Phillips. He is like an author on the Medium platform. XRP was designed to be 2000. So he tweets here on Twitter. Please follow him on Twitter at Mark_Phillips. The ECB announces continuation of interest rates at the current rate, our lower, along with additional purchases of 1.35 trillion euro until inflation approaches just under 2%. And one of the biggest crypto fans that are out there, and a big time fan of Ripple, is Madame Lagarde. Watch the ECB press conference live. President Christine Lagarde explains today's monetary policy decisions. I have not watched this, but it is, you know, go follow Mark Phillips on Twitter, and you can find this. It's a 6-minute listen to with Madame Lagarde there. So if you guys want to check that out, you certainly can do that. The Cryptic Poet again, he put this out a couple of days ago, but I just wanted to mention it here. A number of crypto merchants accepting XRP, right? So the number of crypto merchants accepting XRP has surged 46% so far this year. 46%. That's not bad. That's on dailyhodl.com as well. Number of crypto merchants accepting XRP has surged 46% so far this year. If you guys want to go check that out. Cryptic Poet is doing this thing as always on Twitter. I hid a diagram. Shout out to Ant1. Thank you, Ant1, for putting this out. And yeah, I know you always come big time on Twitter to add value to the digital asset space as a whole, but especially XRP. The big thing people need to understand is this. Ripple doesn't use blockchain, but uses a distributed consensus ledger using a network of validating servers and crypto tokens, digital assets, called XRP. So here's a great diagram. I know some of you guys are driving, you won't be able to see this, but this is really a great illustration of how it all works. And I love it. He's got the market makers down here at the bottom, got the Ripple stream, you got the Ripple network and the order submission for settlement and notification, settlement notification. This is really a great diagram. You see the market makers in connection tied to the accounts on either side of this diagram here. And then you got the payment processing modules. You got the Ripple Connect and the AP via API, Ripple Connect via API. Really a great diagram, a great illustration to kind of point how it all works. But let's get to Joel Katz, guys, because I thought this was an interesting question and an interesting answer. Check this out. Let me start this from the beginning. All right. Here we go.
Where do you see Ripplenet in 5 years? I kind of see a...
Where do you see Ripplenet in 5 years? Interesting question, right? I'm gonna go back again and play it.
Where do you see Ripplenet in 5 years? I kind of see a growth of the network to the point where so many of the payments that institutions want to make can be made on Ripplenet that it's their first stop. So they want to make a payment, they're going to look to Ripplenet for some way to settle it. One of the things that we've been working on is regional clearing partners, which are banks that have Ripplenet connections to numerous other banks in that region. So we can, so you can sign up with Ripplenet as an institution and get clearing into an entire region. We're also looking into offering other services through Ripplenet, things like loans or maybe even as if DeFi grows, maybe offering DeFi services to institutional partners. One of the unique things that Ripple has is we have our software in the transaction flow of all of these financial institutions and banks. So we can develop some new product or services, or even something that comes from the DeFi space, and we can offer it immediately right into the transaction flow of those institutions.
45 countries that can reach 1 billion people. That's today. 24 of those institutions now are using the virtual currency as well as the blockchain plumbing. And that's fairly new in the last couple of years. So virtual currencies are today being used to lower the costs and give greater access to hundreds of millions of people.
So you guys always hear about the institutions not using XRP, and Chris Larsen in an interview publicly stated 24 financial institutions are using XRP, using it. So this whole FUD and this whole mislead about no one will use it, it's just a flat out lie. It's deception without question. It is just straight FUD. 24 institutions are using the digital asset XRP. He says, Chris Larsen says, this affecting about 100 million people right now.
well, certainly. And before too long, it's going to be billions and billions of people. And that's the true promise. That's really exciting.
Strategically grow the business and, look at deals, look at investments, even potentially acquisitions in the coming months.
But the way we're heading, I would think by mid 2021, we'll have, to all intents and purposes, complete global coverage. One thing to watch, we do have a great pipe into MoneyGram, which we have a relationship with, which gives us a cash payout in virtually every country in the world. And we're looking to build that up and plot it into the Ripplenet network, as per my slide in the intro this year.
Actually fundamentally change and improve people's lives. And we want to do it on a much bigger scope. And we know how to do that. And it's taken a while to learn how to do that, but we know how to do that. We have a game plan. And we're going to roll that out into multiple jurisdictions around the world. And we're going to escalate the speed with which we're able to do that.
All right, guys, listen, that is a shout out to Stewart XRP. Stewart XRP absolutely laid this down for everyone, put this together. And so it's a great 2 minutes, for definitely go check them out. Talk about a guy who's always adding value to the community. It is Stewart XRP, and you can follow him on Twitter at XRP_Stewart. For those of you guys new to the space, learning about digital assets and learning about XRP, this Twitter is a great place to start. But I got to tell you, XRP Arcade is a really good website to go check it out. It's laid out nicely, and it just is full of so much valuable information. You definitely want to go there. And you also want to go to XRPRightNow.com. XRPRightNow.com. Two great sites to learn about XRP. And if you like to read more so, if you really like to read blogs and stuff like that, go to coil.com, search some of these guys on YouTube. Right? I Am Legion's a great one to follow on Coil. I Am Legion. And you can read a lot of different things as well. So I know it's a lot of new people in the space. I wanted to point that out so you guys will know. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.